Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Today we are going to be... Well, first let's see. Did we get rid of the negative energies? No. We need to go buy 3 restoration scrolls. Ugh.
Onwards!
What a pain. We are rich at the moment, so it's not a big deal. But still, what a pain. Close to leveling. Still got about a quarter of a level to go. Wonder if we should buy some raised dead scrolls to... I don't know. Not me. Your stuff. Restoration. 700 gold. 1, 2, 3. Surely we'll be fine. You don't need any more raised dead. We're not gonna die again. Okay. Wait, we get to learn those spells for you too. Oh, yeah, some lesser restoration ones. What? Why didn't that... What the hell? Did it only get rid of 1 level? Oh, you... Son of a bitch. This is why I hate it. This is why I hate it. I need to get that death ward spell, like, immediately. Bleeding me dry, man. Bleeding me dry. Manorak is very frugal. Oh, I'm using it on my... Sorry, Manorak. I'm letting you down, man. My man. No, stop. All right. That's taken care of. Let's go ahead and head to the map. Maybe it's time for some more military action. Making sure there's nobody I want to talk to. Okay. Yep, same party. Ooh, maybe we're going to do the Socorus stuff today. That's a new quest I've never seen. That should be exciting. Good old Ulbrig. Okay. Okay, I can attack. Alright, we're gonna go take out this army here. And then we'll take out these 2 as well, if we have the time. Pursue them. No one escapes me. Alright, what do we got? Swarm. Cultists. Take out the swarm. Good damage. Archers, you're on this guy. That wasn't as much damage as I was hoping on him. Should be alright, though. Move up. Oh, nice. Keep an eye on our injuries here. I was afraid that might happen. Finish them off. Good. Kill the babows. Good damage on the cultist there. Good. Try and preserve our power for the more difficult fights that we're gonna do. Yeah, we're good. What does this button do? Combat accelerator. Oh, it gets rid of like the animations. That's not bad. Yeah, we can do it like that. It looked a little awkward when the arrow just shot out of my head, but that'll be okay. Discari's slaves fought fearlessly and relentlessly, like insects swarming around a flame without any awareness of what they were doing. When the last of the demons had fallen in battle, the Crusaders could finally take in what exactly they had been fighting for. For many years, these old salt mines had provided the local alchemists with their most valuable ingredients. And now, they would do so again. Nice. Ooh, we leveled up. Guaranteed ability, Penetrating Strike. Ignores up to 3 points of damage reduction for 3 rounds. It's an arcane spell. Okay, so we can get Protective Wards. All units in this army. +3 on saving throws per feat of this level. All spellcasters have +2 to AC and damage per level of this feat. The general has 15 bonus to energy per level of this feat. Yeah, we're gonna get more energy for my general. Level up the general. That's what we're after. Alright. Let's keep moving. What do we got here? We do have a spellcaster here, so we need to be careful. But daily income. Do it. We just have to end it quickly. If we can. Hopefully it's not like a damaging spellcaster. Kill the Locust Swarm. Fire. Fire. Yeah, because they make it harder for us to fight, so get in there. Come around. Fire. Good damage. Are these cultists? Yeah. Okay, go ahead and heal them. Hit the cultist. Good damage. Okay, the cultists are gone. Come up and attack them. I think we're okay to just kill them normally. This is it's definitely faster. Victory. The enemy, which threatened to strike at the rear of the Crusader army, was defeated. The Crusaders can approach Dresden with no need to watch for an attack from the rear. Fantastic. Alright, can we make it to this demon army too? It has the Magician's Ring. Ooh. Looks like we can. Alright. Hit the giant flies. There's a lot of them. And they move fast. Hopefully we can kill these guys before we have to deal with the rest of them. Yeah, there were a ton of them. Good damage. Good, they're gone. Kill the ghouls. Good. Alright, now zombies. Go ahead and smite them. Yeah, we should be fine just attacking. There we go. I wonder if the auto battle would be better for that. It might be, you know. The old Sarkorian graveyard was ravaged by a group of flesh-eating ghouls. They mangled the corpses or turned them into walking dead, but the valuable items buried in the graves proved to be of no interest to them. We got this ring grants the wearer +5 confidence bonus on use magical device skill checks and increases the save DC against all spells of the illusion skill or school the wearer casts by 2. I guess we give that to you. I don't really have like a wizard. It's kind of my weak point. You're the closest thing. Alright. What is this demon army made of? I bet we could kill them. But not right now. Very good. Okay, so. From here. We're going to go to an inconspicuous camp. And then we're going to go to this place. I don't think the camp takes too long. Not far from one of the canyon walls, in the World Wound, among the forests, an inconspicuous camp is hidden, well protected from the prying eyes of both demons and crusaders alike. You can only find it if you know exactly where to look. Which we do because of that letter. I don't remember if we're supposed to trust this guy or not. Krenuk. A part of me just had like a really crazy thought before I remembered his name or saw his name again. Like, what if this was Tartuk? Because now I know he can survive at least Act 2 of Kingmaker. It would be interesting if he like showed up again. Hello. The aged kobold sitting by the small campfire greets you with an amicable gesture. He doesn't reach for his weapon or hiss threateningly. All in all, his behavior is highly unusual for one of his kind. His clothes look quite unusual too. Not many kobolds opt for human clothing, nor do they adorn their possessions with spikes or scales. Greetings, my name is Krenuk, and I'm all alone here, so you may safely come closer. He speaks smoothly, without the usual kobold hissing. Moving slightly aside, the kobold points to the carcass of a small animal on a stick roasting over the fire. Dinner will be ready soon. Kobolds are a rather courteous lot, it would seem. I never expected to receive an invitation to dinner from one of your kind. As a guest rather than a dish, that is. I didn't exactly invite you, Count. My invitation was addressed to the commander. But sit down, help yourself. Beyond the walls of your fancy mansions, you'll find surprises far more unusual than my humble self. A kobold? I met them underground. Small, weak, sneaky, worthless in face-to-face combat, but they love setting snares and shooting you in the back. This one seems smarter than the others, and he talks well. So that must mean the trap he's laid is an especially devious one. Be careful, master. Don't go near him. Better to shoot him from a distance. Who are you? As already mentioned, my name is Krenuk. At your service. The kobold offers a short bow, an unusual gesture for one of his kind to make. As a rule, kobolds do not express their respect to anyone other than dragons. I am a traveler and a friend to the crusade. I could be your friend too, if you are tolerant toward kobolds. I wonder if he has a bigger part to play if you are a golden dragon. Krenuk utters the word tolerant with shocking ease, as if he's something other than the narrow-minded and savage subterranean beast you expect him to be. Kobolds are infamous for worshipping dragons and despising all other races, and few of them would even understand the concept of tolerance, let alone subscribe to it. Wait, what did you say? Tolerant? Are you sure you're a kobold? Ah, so you saw through my disguise. Krennic tried to mislead you with sweet words, and then ambush you. The kobold utters a loud hiss, which then morphs into an amused chuckle. Of course I'm a kobold. Trust me, you're not the first to be shocked after hearing me speak and realizing that I am not going to rob or kill you. I'm lucky. If representatives of other races want to be seen as intellectuals or decent conversationalists, they have to read a lot of books, refine their manners, possess a passing knowledge of classical theater, and douse themselves in fine perfume. Whereas in my case, all I have to do is not lunge at you with a spear or hiss every other word. Was it you who left me that note? The kobold shrugs. Of course. Who else could it be? I wanted to make sure you were interested in the information I can provide. What are you cooking? Judging by its ears and hind legs, it's a hare. The kobold casts a dubious glance at the animal's mouth, which boasts a huge set of teeth. Or maybe it's a tiger. Depends on your point of view, I suppose. No, that's not how species work. Don't try to be cute, kobold. It doesn't suit you. You ninny. I'm as charming as they come. What do you want from me? I want nothing from you. I'm asking for nothing. I'm simply offering help. I sympathize with your cause, so I would like to provide whatever support I can from time to time. Does that work for you? The kobold stops and looks at you expectantly. How exactly can you help me? With advice, mostly. Throughout my life, I've seen a lot, and a piece of timely advice can be extremely valuable, don't you agree? Of course, if your advisor is a kobold, the merits are not so obvious, but you're in luck. This kobold right here has extensive knowledge of a variety of matters that you may find useful someday. After some thought, he nods toward the campfire. One more thing I have to offer is this hare, after it's cooked. How do you know so much about demons? Krennic gives you a long and heavy look. I've had some experience with them. I don't want to go into details right now. All I'm saying is that after a rather short and not even hostile encounter with them, I stopped eating meat for several years. What's the catch? No catch. I'm acting for wholly altruistic reasons, but my motives are something I would rather not reveal. Krennic turns his face to you, and his wrinkles become more visible in the glow of the fire. We just met 5 minutes ago. Don't you think it's too early to expect complete candor just yet? As I've already told you, I am a friend of the Crusade. You can choose to trust me, or you can leave. I offer help and ask for nothing in return. So the question is simple. Will you accept the claw of friendship from a stranger? Or is your distrust stronger than your need for help? Thank you. We would appreciate any help. Krennic nods agreeably. Then we have a deal. You won't regret your decision. Just drop by my camp every now and then so we can have a word. Perhaps I'll be able to give you some useful tips. Pulling out a small knife, the traveler carefully cuts off 2 strips of meat from the roasted hare. He throws one into his toothy maw while graciously offering the other to you. A strange animal, for sure, but it seems edible. The energies of the world moon mask everything in illusion. Harmless-looking animals try to eat you for dinner. Dangerous paths appear to be straight roads. And your enemies, sometimes your enemies can look like your friends. Krennic squints and looks deeply into your eyes. Have you ever been in a situation like this? First, you think a person is your friend, an ally, but then the scales fall from your eyes and you realize they're actually your sworn enemy. So you catch this person, you tie them up, and then you start thinking, how should you treat them now? Like your enemy? Like your former friend? It's hard to decide. What would you do if one of your friends turned out to be a traitor? Are you talking about someone specific? Wow, your question reeks of paranoia. No, I am not talking about anyone specific. And I'm not implicating anyone. The kobold chuckles. I'm sorry, it seems my joke has spoiled your sleep for the next few nights. I would torture the traitor for days and make them beg for mercy. I try to find out what would force the traitor to reveal the truth about the real masters, then do whatever that is. Every traitor must be executed. There's no other way. Those who have lost their way must be saved. We need to help them return to the path of righteousness. There are no spies among the Crusaders. Well, we know that's a lie. I would torture them for days until they beg for mercy. The kobold scoffs with disdain. How uncivilized. Fine, let's assume you quench your thirst for revenge. Will it serve any purpose at all? It seems to me that the only benefit you will gain from this decision is the satisfaction of your sadistic inclinations. Something in Krennic's voice sounds merciless, like cold steel. If you catch a traitor, grab them and shake them until they spill everything they know. Some need to be tortured, others will crack if you threaten their family, or bribe them with promises of mercy and gold. Wring the traitor dry, like a rag mop, and think about the war, not about ethics. At least, that's what smart people write in books. The fervor fades from the kobold's voice, but subtle glints still flicker in his eyes. You got really worked up there. I guess you're right. What matters most is doing what's best for the cause. I'm not convinced. I guess you're right, yeah. Now that I think about it, I should get something out of my torture. The kobold shakes his head, pretending not to care. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. I was just sharing my opinion. Then again, if we're discussing traitors, it's fortunate that betrayal is not reserved for mortals alone. Demons stab each other in the back far more frequently. The rumor is that there are at least 2 demon stashes within Dresden, filled with arms and supplies that were stolen by Discarites from Baphamites, and vice versa. One of them is near the entrance to the fortress, while another one lies by the entrance to the citadel. Where did you learn that? Gossip, hearsay. The world is an ocean of chatter, and I am quite skillful. I'm a quite skillful fisherman. It's highly suspicious that you know so much about these things. Oh, that was pure luck. Kobolds must get lucky too sometimes, right? Cracking his knuckles, Krennic gives you an inquisitive look. I hope that when the time comes for you to make real decisions instead of hypothetical ones, your wisdom won't fail you. Just one bad choice can turn a revered leader into a disgraced pariah. I've seen it happen before. I lived through something similar. My tribe suffered a disaster caused by just one bad choice. Can you even imagine? The kobold squints sadly, his shoulders slumping a bit. With a sigh, he begins to talk. I don't like to tell this story, but it might be useful for you to know it. Perhaps it will serve as a warning. Okay, will you tell me it then? Krennic clears his throat and starts talking in a sonorous voice that reveals his experience as a bard. I was born into the mighty and proud tribe of the Night Ruby. Our caves were vast, our mine shafts were rich in quartz and metals, and our underground lakes were brimming with fish. And, of course, we had plenty of slaves. The Night Ruby was a model of kobold success. It was a tight-knit, greedy, and aggressive tribe that intimidated even a few of the nearby human settlements. But there was a flaw underlying our power. Once, long ago, a leader of our tribe signed a pact with the devils, promising them the soul of every tribe member in exchange for help and prosperity. Since then, every new All-Watcher had to agree to the pact, and the power of the tribe grew, as did the number of lost souls. It was like that until our leader, Ermac, came to power. She was a principled and proud elder who didn't want to bend the knee to hell, so she refused to sign the pact, and all kinds of calamities befell our tribe. The tribe was attacked by its neighbors at the devil's instigation. Epidemics broke out, then our slaves rebelled. They came after their former masters in the dead of night. Our clutches of eggs were ravaged, our altars were desecrated, and our warriors were slain in the burrows. The slaves paid us in full for our cruelty and arrogance. They hunted us, chasing us down through the caves and mine shafts level by level. When we were finally left alone, we had no idea where we were. All we saw around us was darkness, and lurking in that darkness were bloodthirsty and dangerous predators. After raising his voice dramatically, Krennic suddenly stops. Then he adds with a teasing smile, I think this moment is enough of a cliffhanger to stop here. I've got suspicions about you. Here we go. I come in friendship and right away I'm distrusted. So what is it that's got you worried? Your words are full of mysterious omissions. What can I say? I'm a kobold of many secrets and contradictions. I keep my mouth shut and the rest of the world at arm's length. That's just my nature. I can't help it. I'd like to know more about you. I'm flattered, but what's so special about me? I've never accomplished any feats on the battlefield. I don't know any special crafts, and I don't even belong to an exotic species. I don't have the slightest idea what you find so interesting about me. Who are you? I've already mentioned my name is Krennic, at your service. The kobold offers rebel. I'm a traveler and a friend to the crusade. I can be your friend too if you're tolerant towards kobolds. What do you do? I'm a traveling bard, and I can already foresee your next question. How does a bard, who also happens to be a kobold, manage to earn a living? All civilized races of Aveston know that when you encounter a kobold, the best course of action is to smash its skull, trample it with a horse, then burn the remains just in case. Well, the prejudice that civilized people have regarding my kind is quite understandable. Our infamy as robbers and murderers is more than deserved. So, just imagine the spectacle in any tavern when an articulate kobold in decent clothes shows up, offering to share a story or two for a few coins and a mug of ale. I assure you, no matter how big of a deal you are here, if we drop by any tavern in Andoran, all eyes will be on me. I am an exotic oddity. Why did you decide to come to the World Moon? I just don't like it when the residents of the lower planes get involved in the lives of mortals. I firmly believe that we don't need any advisors to help us handle our own affairs. And we need overlords even less. So it's like the effects of them being ruled by hell. You're different from other kobolds. So you were expecting this stupid kobold to praise dragons and boast about his exploits? Critic grins mischievously. My life has given me many opportunities to communicate with beings from other races, so I found a common language with them. I have questions about demons. You mentioned you know a lot about them. My humble knowledge is at your disposal. What is the demon's main weakness? It's the fact that they are hostages to their own nature. And by their nature, demons are just a bunch of mad apes, a grotesque parody of ordinary chaos. You don't need to make a bunch of apes angry. You just give one of them a banana and arm the other with a stick. They'll kill each other without your direct intervention. How do you know so much about demons? Krennic gives you a long and heavy look. I've had some experience with them. I don't want to go into the details right now. I've already read that one. Do you know anything about wounds inflicted by demons that first appear, then disappear, and later reappear again? Do I need to resort to platitudes, such as, the weirdest tricks can be expected from demons, or can I just skip that part? I've never heard of anything like what you're describing, but new sorts of nasty stuff appear in the world wound every day. However, if we think about it some more, don't you think that this wound doesn't cause enough trouble to be something the demons did to you on purpose? When you're hit by the magic of the abyss, you know instantly that death is coming for you, and fast. Here's a story about your travel. Tell me about your tribe. This is what we've already read. Yeah. Have you heard about my unusual powers? I've heard you're either extremely lucky, or quite the opposite. You survived the massacre in Canabras just to spearhead a new suicide mission. On the other hand, you survived then, and most likely you will survive now. Good luck in this noble endeavor. I have to go. Good luck. I believe you'll need it. Well, I believe I won't need it. Alright, let's search the rest of this camp. See if there's anything around here that we can loot. Oh, weird. The orientation was really different. Oh, it looks like that's everything.
Head on.
It's weird that we can go so much further past this point. Okay. Alright, back down here. We want to start making our way up here. And our army has more room. Alright, I think this demon army is probably easier to take out than this one because of their general. Can I see what this general can do? No. Alright, so let's go for this army. They've got no general. And I believe this opens up the camp. Which I think we actually have to be careful about. I think if we rest at this camp, it might trigger the Lost Chapel thing. Kill the archers first. Next, the gargoyles. I didn't mean to do that. Move here. Okay. Blast the gargoyles. Good. Fire. Good. Kill the ghouls. Alright, smite them. Alright, I think we're okay. Yeah, we're good. Easy victory. Oh, we could go down to that army if we wanted to. Another energy point. Yeah, let's kill them. Maybe we'll level up. We get another level, I think we can take out that other army. Alright. We do need to kill these archers, though. Although there are only 14 of them, we probably could have done it with these guys. We were able to kill one. Okay, no, we needed to do that. Okay, good. Right, move up. Hey now. Watch where you're going, buddy. Go ahead, kill these ghouls. Alright, and we're good. Smite them. Victory! Soldiers came across a group of riders on fatigued horses. They were desperately fending off a demon attack after what had clearly been a long pursuit. The Crusaders slew the fiends and questioned the travelers. The riders turned out to be escaped prisoners from the demon's mines outside Dresden. They had killed their cultist guards and stolen the horses. According to them, their guards knew nothing of the commander's forces, so hopefully this offensive will catch Dresden unawares. Good. Having driven out the monsters, the Crusaders discovered that which had drawn their attention. Graves. During the retreat from the Lost Chapel, its last defenders stopped here to bury their comrades, whose wounds were too severe. The clerics had sensed the god's blessing on the ground, where their faithful warriors were laid to rest. Very nice. And we've got some mounted scouts here. This army can come up. And you can join them. Don't believe there's a lot of reason to have two armies. So they're just really reserve group. Oop, nope. As for me, I suppose we can go out to these guys. Or we can go out to these guys. I don't know if we'll make it all the way there. Yeah, we won't. I think we need to kill these guys. Oh, that was the wrong way. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, because I don't think... If we rest, I'm pretty sure that opens up the Lost Chapel event. Which I don't think we're ready for. But I think it's time for this event. or quest. The small Circorian village that was home to the Olesk clan in Olbrig's time. More than a century has passed since then. Oh, you guys were on the outskirts of Socorus, huh? Unless they had like multiple villages, maybe. Gotta buff up. You never know what's in here.
You follow.
But how? Who could have? Olberg gazes at the time ravaged remnants in confusion. I visited here just a month ago. Everyone was alive, but now... Not a month ago, Olberg. 100 years have passed. Not that 100 years nonsense again. I don't believe it. It's impossible. This is all fake, an illusion conjured up by Oglins to hide the real village away from my prying eyes. Olberg's eyes madly dash from one decrepit wreck to another. We must search everything. Find the people. Learn what they are being kept, where they are being kept. Free them and snap the horns of the Puxies who did this. Find or explore the village. Okay.
I learned this from my grandpa.
There's nothing but ruins, bones, and ash. It seems that the settlement's entire population was wiped out. This is exciting. New content.
Onwards.
No idea what's gonna happen.
What's that?
What kind of loot there might be. The Spirit Wolf? See, War Chief? Someone still lives here after all. Must be a spirit, and it doesn't look hostile. This isn't what I expected to see here. Strange, thick pus is oozing out of the corpse. It must be the reason the tree is covered in corruption. Getting rid of the corpse would be a good idea. It will stop the decay from spreading. Damn it. You take the corpse down, but with difficulty. What do you mean difficulty? Just cut the damn rope. Alas, you do it none too deftly. The body falls and hits the ground noisily. It seems this has attracted someone's attention.
Cut them to pieces.
At least it didn't fatigue me. Could have been worse.
Out of my sight.
Alright. Attack.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Ow.
They don't know how fragile they are. Run them through.
You are today's sacrifice.
Skeletal spellcaster.
No match for me.
Okay. Rude.
Distract them for me.
They better start running. Out of my way!
Go for their hearts. I'll rip you apart.
Nice.
I will see to your demise. Time to share your treasures.
Good dodge.
This will be the stuff of legend. Die!
Phew. Rotten heavy shield. Leather armor +2, nice.
Open your heart to me.
Cold iron masterwork dagger. That's a lovely little waterfall. This place is probably quite beautiful. Back in the day. Okay. What is that? A wisp? Hopefully it's not like a will-o-wisp. Ghostly shapes flutter in the air. It appears that the spirits of dead Sarkorians are still lingering in this place. What do you think, Ulbrich? Happy lives leave no spirits, that much we know. What exactly a spirit needs, though, is something even an experienced shaman can't always work out. Let's take a good look around this place. Maybe we'll find some clues. What do you want, lost souls? The ghost looks at you, blankly. It seems you will not be getting an answer. We shouldn't stop here. Fair enough, War Chief. Let's keep moving. I wonder if they're gonna blame him. These corpses look suspicious. Be careful with them. I have a feeling these aren't the kind that lie down quietly. Can I attack them like now? I sure can.
You need me. Good.
You can handle them, right?
Awesome. Good damage.
Cover me, all right? Precision and grace.
Treads 4. Skeletal sneak. It's a sneak thief.
Let's hear you cry.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Is this not that? I'm so confused about this. Like, I don't see it doesn't like show up in here like a debuff, but it is absorbing my experience. At least I think it is. I don't know. I don't know.
I'll make short work of this.
Oh, I didn't see that thing.
They'll beg me to
Oh
stop.
no.
I'll cut you wide open.
Run them through!
Good. Get up there.
Distract them for me.
Kill this group and then move away from him. Attack him.
No match for me.
Let's see, can you attack him? Good. Try and grease me?
Spirits demand your blood.
How dare you?
Out of my way!
Time to share your treasures.
No, not like this.
Oh, I should have. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I don't know. Am I actually immune to it, or am I not? Got a cave there, though.
Rules are made to be
And
broken.
heal up. Okay, let's keep looking around. This used to be a passage leading to another part of the village, but it was destroyed in a landslide.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
We got a trap there. And disarm that.
I am helpful. Am I not?
Move out!
Full plate plus 2. I don't think I have anybody that uses plate armor or heavy armor in this party. I guess you can. But I don't think it's really necessary. With your high dex, you probably don't benefit from it too much. Although it's better than what you have in terms of AC. I mean, honestly, it looks kind of badass. Yeah, sure, we'll wear it. Would you rather have this? Which one's lighter? The same weight. We'll keep the naturalist armor. A lot of Crusaders died for that. Oh. No! Ah.
I see something over there.
Thank you, Windwog. Blessed Amulet. Oh, hell yeah. Wait, there was something else, though. It seems like. She failed once, and then... The DC 26. I don't know if it's the same one. This building is larger and more solidly built than the rest. It must be the house of an elder or chieftain.
Head on!
Oh, was that your house, man? Had nothing to say about it. Into the cave. Okay.
I lead. Can't hide
You
this from my
follow.
eyes.
I hope you appreciate this.
Can you imagine what this would feel like as Olberg? Man.
Onward!
Like, these were his friends. He knew them all. Seeing their skeletons lying around. Oh, that skeleton seems like it's something, huh? Leave! This valley of sorrow and grief is no place for the living. Spirit's voice resonates with pain. I'll just loot your corpse and be on the way. Why are you telling me to leave? Leave! It hurts too much to sense life near me. I'll tell you nothing. Please tell me your story. Okay, I'll tell you something. The spirit lets out a desperate wail that turns into weeping. Do you enjoy tormenting me? Hear it then. My name is Alaviel, and I am a druid. I brought my party here a long time ago. We were all young and full of life. We laughed. But why did I ever bring them here? My vision showed me the way to this village. It smelled of death. It reeked of death. But I did not stop. I believed that we would cleanse this land and it would flourish once more. But the evil that lurked here was much more powerful. We were attacked in the night, forced to run for the caves, surrounded like lambs in a pen before the slaughter, and my spell brought the ceiling crashing down and my friends were buried beneath the rubble. Now they are doomed to eternity of stalking these grim walls. They fought the undead only to become undead themselves. Until they find rest, I can never earn forgiveness. Never, never. The spirit falls into unintelligible weeping and cursing. I have to go. It is for the best. Get back. Do not disturb the repose of the damned. Might have to. Oh no, we can go this way. Does Manorak care about disturbing the repose of the dead? Probably not. What the hell? So, Ulbrich's voice is deceptively calm, and only the vein pulsing at his shaved temple betrays his true feelings. He slowly looks around the dungeon, breathes in the fetid air, runs a hand along the wall, and studies the grime clinging to his fingers. So, do you know about this place? What is this? What happened here? Do you know about this place? Of course not. How could I have? I thought it was just a place for storing things. What is this? It's a shrine, War Chief, and not one you would build to honor the gods. See this altar? It wasn't no goat kids they butchered here. Ulbrich clenches and unclenches his fists, his fingers turning into sharp claws for a brief moment. A vile cult of some man-eating filth right under our feet. What happened here? A slaughter. First the ritual kind, followed by the regular sort. So it wasn't Oglins that put the village to the torch. It was people. They sold themselves out to the Oglins and raised arms against their own. So your kin from this village were worshipping demons? Ulbrich scowls, his gaze roaming between you, the bones scattered on the floor, and the blood-streaked altar. In the end, he stubbornly shakes his head. No, I do not believe this. It cannot be. They were my kin. We drank from the same flagon. Surely I would have noticed if they were up to this foul business. If it wasn't your kin, who did it? How do you explain what we found? Stop denying the obvious. Did people worship demons in Sarkoris? Yeah, did they worship demons in Sarkoris? Folks worshipped all kinds of things. Ulbrich pensively tugs at a lock of red hair. We're not Mendevians. We don't teach others which belief is right. Of course, most stuck to the gods and spirits of their homeland. But if the otherworldly powers called and you answered, worship Pelura's frozen backside or a puxy on a floating broomstick if you like. Nobody will bat an eye unless you start pestering others with your faith. There was a big commotion in Sarkoris, as I recall, when the troublemaker Eridan showed up. Back then, some god of crickets of grasshoppers had gained quite the following. Can't remember which. Discari. Those crackpots minded their own business until that bigwig from Absalom, a living god and all, proclaimed they were worshipping Oglins, drove them off, set fire to their shrines. They turfed him out. They turfed him out of the country, which was fine by me. He would have started hounding somebody else, mark my words. Yeah. If it wasn't your kin, how do you explain what we found? It must have been outsiders of some kind. Heck, maybe they weren't even from Sarkoris. The border's a stone's throw away from here. They came brandishing their cult, killed everyone, and built this rotten thing in the cellar to shift the blame to our people. That's what happened. Well, just you wait, you blackguards. Ulbrich shakes his fist at the invisible strangers. Stop denying the obvious. What makes you think anything here is obvious? We're up to our necks in Oglins, demons, fae, angels, and all kinds of things that go bump in the night. You know how fond they are of messing with mortals, don't you? No, you can't trust your eyes. You've got to follow your heart. And my heart is telling me our people would never do something like this. Eridan waged war on the cult of Discari, Lord of Locusts, the one we are currently fighting. Did he? So Eridan was right after all? You don't say. And we called him every name under the sun. Ulbrich scratches the back of his head. But no, we must have taken against him for a reason. If that Lord of Weevils was so nasty, why didn't Eridan put an end to him long before, or along with his cult? So much for being a living god. He came here, made a mess, didn't finish what he started, and skipped back to Absalom in time for tea. That's no way to do a job, now is it? No, it's not. Pah! What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Not much to do, is there? The ones who did this to my kin are long gone. Won't be able to handle it alone. Ulbrich's fingers plunge into his beard. So that's that. This is serious business. We need help. Let's head up to the stone of voices. In an hour, the whole Sarkoris will know of the slaughter. They won't be able to hide from an entire country. Come on. Ulbrich, buddy. He is in deep denial. Deepest of denials.
I'll cheer you on from...
Oh, they didn't like that, huh? Enchanted animated weapons.
You are today's sacrifice.
I don't like it. There's one over there too.
demise.
Unnecessary.
This will be the stuff of legend.
Summon your wolves over there.
Cover me, all right?
Oh, we're out of charge. I didn't realize. This is my bad. Some of the skeletons over here. Keep them occupied there. Good attack of opportunity.
Precision and grace.
All right, wolves. Oh, not your turn. Never mind.
They'd better start running.
Guys, why would they start running if you can't hit? No, what are you doing?
Stab you or zap you?
Put you over there for a reason.
I'll rip you apart.
Go for their heart.
And rip who apart? Good damage over there.
I'll make short work of this.
I wonder why that wolf didn't go. There you go.
They don't know how fragile they are. Let's hear you cry.
Good. This one's the one that hit you. Go get your revenge.
No match for me.
Good damage. You're over here. There, an attack.
Out of my sight.
Ow. Ow. You can go with this one.
Drawing time.
And you'll go over this one. Come on, Woljif.
Time to share your treasures.
Oh my goodness. Come on, guys.
I'll cut you wide open.
Good damage.
I will see to your demise.
This will be the stuff
Good.
of legend.
I can't get to him. Now would be a great time for a reach weapon, huh?
They'll beg me to stop.
Nice. Oh, Davin is fatigued. Unholy longsword. Flail. Guys, I need you to move. That works too. Corrosive longbow +1. Loot all this stuff. Okay. Go ahead and pop a heal.
Missed me already.
One should be enough for now. Alright, this goes further out.
Move out.
I am coming back for that loot. Don't you worry. Even if we have to steal it from her.